What is going on, everybody? McLaren Speed Shop World Champion coming at you, and welcome back to the Shanks fan club. We're here messing around with a way different build just because I'm still waiting, and overall we still are missing some of the red hair like Lucky Roo and stuff like that, so waiting to be able to put together just a full red haired build. So with that, we're going to try a variant, which is the straw hats. So we got a straw hat build here put together, and honestly it's just all offense. We for the most part, obviously your sequencing is still kind of around Zoro early game, and then you just build to Luffy into potentially like Dragon and Shanks and stuff. I have Ben Beckman in here just because I like saying Ben Beckman. I think it's a cool name, and he's just a decent card, and having the 1K counter on him as well is pretty strong. But outside of that, I have a whopping, we got 16 2Ks in here for some defense. We got the bad manners because we do have a decent amount of bricks in here as well, so we can go around there. And then I have 2 rad beams just because in the mirror, that extra 1K that rad beam gives you over the guard point is actually pretty nice, because in the mirror it comes down to just dropping boss card after boss card with like Shanks and stuff. So just being able to get that is and keep up one of your big guys is very nice. But yeah, it's overall deck's pretty fun. It's pretty straightforward. You're just kind of all gas, no brakes for the most part, and you can beat people pretty quick with it if they don't have the defense to kind of keep up. But yeah, even with that, we have Nami to kind of search for our stuff, so potentially 2Ks if you need it, or any of our counters here, which is cool. And obviously then our offense with Luffy and Zoro. Then we got the non-cards here. We just got Shanks, Dragon, and then I have 1 Roger, just because Roger is a really cool looking card and the ability is fun. But I feel like you probably don't need Roger if you want to go like 1 more Dragon, but either kind of works. And yeah, overall, just having a lot of fun with Shanks. Super excited for the rest of the red-haired stuff to get added, but for now, we'll try out the straw hats. Alright, we got some purple Luffy here, and we do not have our optimal starting hand, so we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to actually throw this down here then, put 2 on here, and then we'll just attack him like this. So next turn, we can just have Brook lurking on the field, and yeah, we'll see if they have Zoro or not. They do. Alright, and then next turn we could go Luffy and play from there. So they're doing that. Fine with taking that. We get a radical beam, which is cool. So alright, we'll attack him 5-on-5 first. So they block that already, and then we can drop Luffy here. Hit him with the rush. Hit him 6-on-5. Alright, we get some 2Ks out. Okay. And yeah, we'll see what they do this turn. Okay, they have another Zoro. Alright, well, things are looking great for them, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's being able to go back to back, because they're already at 8, which is crazy. So not a whole lot we can do about that. So we use the card action, drop this down, do that, and then we can do this. And then if they attack 8 here, we'll have to sack it, unfortunately. So yeah, nothing I do about that. But it is what it is. We have this here, so I could attack this, drop Ben, get rid of this, because well, next turn they're going to be at 10, which is a bit of an issue, so we'll just attack this here. Alright, they do that. Well, we got to go Ben. We'll just get rid of that one. Benjamin. So they're all the way maxed out. Next turn, I'll be able to drop Dragon at least. So we can go card action. We'll just minus this down, get the free there. So they have a whole 10. Alright, so they're dropping the Gear 5 Luffy. Alrighty. So they get the 1 here. No, we'll block this here. And yeah, now we just got to kind of survive. So not a whole lot. Depending on what they do. I mean, if they just take 2 big swings, I'm gonna have to eat both of them. Because I'm still a whole turn away from being able to do anything. Alright, so they do that, get some Dawn. And alright, nothing I can do there. So take 1, and then take the hit on this as well. All right, so I'm at 9. So this is at 12. We can knock him all the way down. I have 2. I can drop Dragon right now. Leave 1 for Rad Beam. Okay, so we'll see what happens here. We'll go 1, 2 there. So we'll attack him 7. If I can get him down to at least 1 here, we have a decent shot. So we'll attack him again because they're going to be back to 8. Alright, and then we'll attack him again. So obviously we survived this. We're kind of chilling. And we do have our Radical Batical Beam as well to go because we're at 2. Again, I like this for the mirror. And alright, they decide to sell out big time to keep themselves at 1. So I guess we'll see if they have blockers or not, maybe. So alright, or they play Luffy into this. Interesting. Well, I can, unless they use this to go for Ben Beckman, we could block out. So they're attacking me directly. So let's drop this down, no. And then we can block that there. And then this is down to 11. So just as I predicted, there we go. Keeping Dragon up. And I mean, it would be fun to drop Shanks, but I could just drop Ben Beckman, clear this, and then we can just kind of go for the game. So we'll just do this, get rid of that there. Attack him 7, and yeah, there's not much they can do with anything here. And yeah, then mathematically, nothing they can do with this. So there we go. Obviously, they started off pretty crazy there, but Shanks is Shanks, and we brought it back. All right, we got some red purple Luffy. We have our optimal turn here, so we'll throw this down. See what we can grab here. Probably grab the guard point, just so we can have some extra defense, because we got a bit of we got the Zoros here. So I may just go Zoro crazy, but we'll probably play it a little slow. If they drop Nami as well, we'll see what they grab. So they get the 2K Sanji. All right, and then here against them versus dropping a character, I like to just put this on here and then just attack him here, because we either get cards out or immediately drop him down, which is cool. And then now we can put them in a bit of a weird spot. So use the card action, drop that down, and go no. We can do that there, and I guess we'll see if they put the 3 on here. All right, never mind, they drop Zoro. All right, so I'm gonna drop Zoro of our own. So we'll put 1 here, attack him 6, and then I'll drop Zoro, attack him 6 again. And so that way we put him in a little bit of a spot. So we'll drop this here, put this here, attack him here. So trying to keep their hand size like manageable, and we'll just kind of go from there. All right, so we get a couple cards out, which hopefully will help us out later. We can potentially play Ben Beckman next turn. I may audible depending on what we draw though. So use card action. Honestly, we'll just drop that down. Do that. And then depending on what they do, we have the 2Ks. So they have 6. Depends how much they attack with. And we'll just kind of audible from there. So that was them. I would have put 2 on. So, alright, they dropped the Yasop. So this is at 7. Alright, I'm not willing to lose the cards in hand for this here. So if they attack here, I'm kind of okay with that. So that's fine. If they want to invest that much, kind of chilling there. Alright. Let's see what they do here. See, all right, they do that. Okay, then I'm gonna audible. We're gonna drop Ben Beckman and just get rid of that. But yeah, I like Ben a lot. That's why I got him in here. Obviously, you could put the Rush Sanji, I think, too. But I just like saying Ben Beckman. It's just a fun name to say. So all right, they dropped the Newgate. All right, so they're going there. No, fine taking a hit here. We're gonna play around with a decent amount of stuff. So they're at 8. So I could drop Dragon, and then we could attack them a couple times here. Leave 1 for a guard point to guard out of this. Sounds good to me. So 1, 2 there. Attack them 9 on 8. Alright. And then we'll attack them 9 on 8 again. And get them down to 1. Okay, cool. So now we got both of these. We can play some potential defense here. Leaving 1 with the guard point. Depending on what they attack with. So going again. Okay. Well, this is only at 8. So I can block out of both of these with just our 2Ks here. So we can use Shanks to drop this down. Obviously, I guess they can. So use card action, drop that. No, do that there. And then I guess we'll see what they may attack here instead. Okay. I'll go no. We'll do guard point and this. So that way I can just fly at them this turn. Because they have nothing here. So they're at 8. So if I put 1, 2, 3. Let's put 3 on Ben. Attack them 10 on 8. See what they do. And go from there. Because they don't have anything here. Okay, I could just put the rest on Dragon, I guess. Just go for the game. So if I put 6 on here, 15. On 8. Alright, that works for me. So 15 on 8. See what, they'd have to get rid of, like, everything. They'll just leave 1 just in case. And, alright, they don't have it. So there we go. Good, showing there. Obviously, we just got, we got too much firepower with old Shanks. Alright, we got Nico Robin. Because we have Zoro, I'm just going to keep this. And we have, 2 of our non-searchables with Ben Beckman and Shanks. And then we have the 2Ks here. So let's see what we can do into our progressions and stuff here. And we'll just kind of go from there. So obviously Nico Robin, kind of tough just because banish. So needing to block out of the leader attacks are pretty crucial. But we have a favorable matchup with that just because if they only attack 5, obviously free block. So we can play around their stuff there. So they drop their search here. And then they grab this one. So on play, plus 3k for the turn. So it just kind of depends on what they do with that. So we know they can buff their leader. So we'll attack them 5 here. See what they get if they go for this. Or will they block out? But I like Zoro in this matchup as well, just because if they then decide to use stuff like that and attack us instead of the field, that's kind of chilling. And yeah, now we have 2 Shanks, so we can just go back-to-back Shanks here at the end. So they drop the Onami there. Alright, so we'll attack him again here. So see what they get off the trigger, because again, Nico Robin just like non-stop all triggers, and okay, of course they get the Onami off that. Alright. Not much we can do about that, unfortunately. But so I assume now they're gonna definitely buff themselves up. Yeah, I feel like that's the move. So yeah, they're doing this. So 8 leaves them with 3. Obviously we'll just have to unfortunately take this, as do not want to risk losing our hand, because I'd go down way too early in cards right now. So no, we can just do that. So we lose Zoro, which stinks, but it is what it is. And then they drop a blocker. Okay. Well, I have this Luffy, so I think we'll just do this then, because they're low on cards too. And then we'll drop this Luffy and then attack him again. And then, yeah, we're pretty much got our stuff there. Ben Beckman potentially drop after. And we got a couple 2Ks here. So, to play a bit of defense. But always good against trigger decks to attack first just to see what they get. So now we can drop Luffy, attack him again 6 on 5. So either get a 2k, get rid of their blocker, or they take another life. Because their next turn, their play is to drop, I think that the new Nico Robin to trash a life from us. So, alright. They do that, but even if they do that, again, then we can at least use leader to drop this down. Because I think that's 6. It's a 6 cost if they have it. So we'll see. Okay, or they're going to buff themselves up again. Okay, interesting. Well, it depends what they do here, I guess. So, alright, they got nothing. They're just going, okay, if they attack here, okay. Alright. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. So, as long as that makes them happy. Well, I could drop Ben, get rid of this, and attack them. Probably our play. So we'll do that. Just trash that. Attack him again here. And then obviously next turn, just kind of swing at them. But yeah, we're still at 4. They're only gonna be at 9. So we'll see what they have. If they have any of the 9 bomb potentially. If they have that in here. I'm trying to think of other cards besides that, those ones. So, all right, we get a 2K. We get the Capone out. Alrighty. So they're at 9. We're sitting here. Still got. Now we have 3 2K, so we're chilling there. And yeah, I think we're doing okay because I can just kind of fly at them with some big attacks this next turn. Because we have stuff to play for here. Dang, they just straight up don't have anything. That's crazy. Wow, okay. Alright, well, take that. And then they're leaving 1. Okay. I feel like let's attack let's put 3 on. We'll attack him 10. See what they do here. Because they left 1. Okay. They get the Saul blocker. Okay. Well, I'll do. Let's put 3 on. Attack him 8. See what they do here. So left 1. I don't know if they have something silly or not. And then I'm gonna use these 3. I'm gonna just drop this Luffy, just because I can leave him there menacingly because we have all these 2Ks. So. And then the next turn we can drop Shanks. Alright, they sack that. Alrighty. So we'll drop Luffy here. And yeah, we'll just kind of go off and see what they have here. Obviously, if they don't have a blocker, I don't even need to drop Shanks. We can just go for the game. But it just kind of depends on what they do drop. So I'm not going to use card action because I don't really need to. So we'll go no. And we'll just block that. And then they have 9. So they drop Yamato. Okay. Well, with that, now we have all these Shanks. So I'm probably just going to drop Shanks here. So let's attack them here first, 5. Because they refilled with Yamato. Alright, well, they do that. So then we'll do 7, which they'll have to take. Okay, and then obviously then we'll drop Shanks. Attack him 12. Alright, well, I gotta get some heart of the cards here. Because I could just go Shanks. We could just drop a bunch of Shanks. That'd be crazy. Obviously you don't need to, but it would be fun. Use card action. Drop that down. No. Block that there. So they're at 9. So they drop another Yamato. Okay. And then obviously I can just block this with Otama here. So we can just do that. Alright, well, I can just go for the game. So we can just do 7. Because they have to take this. And then unless they trigger a blocker or a Capone, then we're chilling. But we'll just play around our stuff there. Alright, well, just in case they get a component off in this one, so we can save our stuff here, because I don't want to attack here first. Because it doesn't, again, mathematically, nothing they can do, unless they get an insane trigger like that there. But obviously then we can just drop another Shanks, so we can just do that. So there, the Capone prediction, nothing they can do there, and yeah, there we go over Nico Robin. Alright, we got Doflamingo, one of the other top decks. They got their Perona. We do not have our Nami, so not ideal for us there. We could go, well, I don't know if I should go hyper aggressive here with Sanji or not. It kind of depends on what they're able to do here on their next turn. And I guess what we draw here as well. Because if I draw something cool, okay, or a rad beam. I think I should drop this just because I may need some kind of pressure depending on what they're about to rip with this right here. So what is this? Real top, if that card is 7 warlords, draw 2 cards and place 1. Okay. I'm just gonna take the hit here. So they get to draw 2, trash 1, or place 1 at the top of their deck. Okay. So alright, we get Luffy, and then we get another bad manners here. So this is at, alright, we'll put 2 on here. Let me attack this, 7 on 5. So alright, we're able to get some cards there. Okay, then we'll put 2 on here then, and then I'll just attack them normal. Normal 5 on 5. And okay, we get them down 1 as well. Alright, well, we've got an interesting path here. But the problem is I need Dragon and I need Shanks. So we could use Bad Manners and a Rad Beam. Potentially. Again, we're just kind of live and die by the Jinbei spam. If they can spam Jinbei a bunch, there's not a whole lot we can do. Alright, so they sell out with this. So I'm going to drop this down. I'm fine with that. Interesting. Because, yeah, they can't use their ability now. So I'll go no. And we'll do a risky play. We'll do this and this. So Bad Manners and Rad Beam up out of here. Alright, so then I can go here. So that's crazy. They didn't have anything to play there, I guess. And alright, then I'll drop Luffy. We'll now attack him again here. They're playing interesting. So, okay. So they're at 7. We'll see what they can do. I may, again, depending on what they attack with here. We got a little Rad Beam. Because next turn I'm going to drop Dragon. So we can make things pretty interesting. So we'll just do this. Go no. Use our Rad Beam there to block that. So they're going Moria, grabbing the 2K Croc back. Okay, interesting. Alright, well, I'm going to drop Dragon then. We'll go 1-2. And now we're just going to fly at them. We know they have a 2K. So there's that. Then we'll go here. Attack him again. 7 on 5. Alrighty. And then we'll attack him 9. So, get him down there. We do have Shanks to drop next turn. So, they're doing this. I could just use Otama here. So, let's go card action minus this down. No. Do that there. And then if I need to, it depends how much they attack with. I may make this play or we may hang on to it. So they're dropping the Sengoku. So there's Jinbei. So if they drop Jinbei for 4, then they can't use leader ability. Or there's, alright, they hit the red rock. Okay, alright, well, not much we can do about that. But we can at least drop Shanks down here. So this is down to 4. So let's attack this 6 on 4. Play around with that there already. Then we'll attack them here. So they block that, and then we'll use Shanks, attack him again here. Alright. So we got them down to 2. I mean, if they have another red rock, I mean, they can get rid of Shanks. Again, card is pretty good, especially I think in the OP09 stuff, because so many decks are going to have boss cards. So blue having that is pretty crucial, but we got them to use it on Dragon instead of our other stuff. So they go Jinbei into Weevil, dropping Perona. Okay. So depends what they do here, because I may... I mean, they don't have a blocker. So they only have 2. I still have 4. So they're doing that. I think we just make the play then. So use a card action. We can drop this down. Then I can go no. And then we'll just do this and this. So I'll hold on to Zoro as just like as our little secret here. And we can play around with stuff there. Because again, with Shanks out, everything is minus 1,000. So it makes things a bit tougher for them as is. So, okay. So I could attack him here, force out a couple cards in hand, and then we could audible get this, and then I still have the rush. Alright, so we'll see what they do here. And we'll play around everything there. Alright, so this is down 2-5. So I'm going to put 1 here. We'll attack this 7 on 5. And then I'll drop Zoro. I just want to see what they do here. Okay, cool. Because now I can do kind of either thing of what I want. Actually, we could just drop Luffy then and put 1 on and attack it again. So get rid of that guy there. Then use Shanks, drop them down to 1 life. And all right, this is pretty much it. We still have 4. We got this. This is at 4. This is at 5. So they have to invest Don if they want to get rid of anything here. But if they don't put up blockers and stuff, we're kind of chilling. So even with Zoro in hand. All right, so there's the red rock. All right, so we'll do that. I kind of want to drop. I mean, I guess it doesn't super matter. So we'll do that. Drop this down. And then because I have Zoro, I think we can safely go for the game. Okay, so we'll do that. And yeah, I think we're chilling. So we can take this here. Okay, so they do all of that. So what do I want to do here? Because if I attack 9, Zoro's there. That leaves me, I can do 9 and an 8. Or I do a 7. I still have 3. So we have both of these just in case. All right, let's just see what they do with this though. All right, they can't block it, so cool. Then we'll drop this down. We'll drop another Zoro here while we were holding him. Then we'll attack him here, and yeah, we got him there. So there we go over Doflamingo, which is cool. Again, red rocks can be dangerous because they can get rid of our Shanks pretty handily there. But we're just able to overpower them and get the cards out of their hand so we can then go for the game because we had Zoro in hand, so that's why we're saving him for a little end game combo. A little RP Law-esque, you know, being able to drop Zoro and go for it. But yeah, we still had another Zoro in there as well. But yeah, things worked out and we get the victor over a Doflamingo. So we'll take it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one.